Hey, well, welcome everyone to a 4v4 game. They've done a full random map pack, so this is well, at least live for us here on Twitch, this is a live 4v4 pro game. Just a rated game, no tournament or anything, and this full random map pack has given them Arena, which is very, very, very uncommon for pros to play in team games, or even 1v1s. But let's start it off here. We have the Viper in the yellow. He's playing as the Byzantines. His pocket is Tato or Tatito. He's playing as the Burmese. In the gray, we have Rubenstock. I doubt he's going to TC drop here, guys. Sorry to disappoint. He's playing as the Franks. And then we have the Max playing as the Malians. So, funny enough, the best pocket civilizations for Finland, or the best pocket player for Finland is a flank in the Max. And then the best pocket player for Secret is Viper, and he's the flank. So, we'll see them in a different position. Mr. Yo is on the other team. He's the flank. He's playing as the Mongols. His pocket is Daniel. Daniel is the best, or at least the second best American player in the world. He's playing as the Khmer. In the blue, we have everybody's favorite Fat Dragon. He's playing as the Goths. And then in the orange, we have Vikings for Licks. So, Byzantines, Franks, Malians, Burmese versus Goths, Mongols, Khmer, and Vikings. Talk about civ hacking for Viper's team. Goodness. I mean, Byzantines is the weakest one, and Byzantines is still pretty good as a flank. And Viper's saying that he's going for monks. I mean, monks are great for Byzantines. They have the trash options, the siege options. It's a good civ. We'll see. Now, Khmer can be insanely good in team games. If they get the trade running, if you get a lot of gold income, Khmer elephants can be hard to stop. Khmer scorpions can be hard to stop. But, yeah, it'll be tough. We'll see. We'll see if you can get to that. Just one of those situations where there's not a lot going on for Khmer leading up to that strong Imperial Age. Bizza's the weakest on Arena. My arse. Well, I don't know what your arse has to do with Byzantines on Arena, Strode, but I was saying that Byzantines is probably the weakest on this team, because we have Franks, Malians, and Burmese in a team game. So, your arse aside, if we're talking about Viper's team, Byzantines is definitely the worst here, because Franks, Malians, and Burmese are insane. they are truly insane. I mean, Malians and Burmese have amazing economies, as do Franks. Burmese have their Arambai, Burmese have their elephants, their monks, their infantry. Franks have their paladins. Malians have their camels, their cav, their infantry. They're stacked. If Yo, I think that Yo is the key though. If Yo can get to Mass Mangadai and Siege in this game, they could definitely take this to Viper's team. But he's the flank though, and if Max is able to pressure him in some way, it could make it complicated. Anyway, since this is Arena, I don't really have a lot else to talk about. So, if you guys have any questions or any thoughts specifically about my content or the game, then send them my way. This is a good time to welcome new people to the stream, people who might just be showing up, whatever that may be. And I apologize for how unprofessional this might make me seem, but I'll be streaming all day today. And I am going to eat a grape. Yummy. What happened? Why does Max have a death? He must have lost a villager. And Viper did too. So much for these guys being the best. Oh, well played, Viper.
No.
Best player in the world, by the way. Right here. Deadville, right underneath his TC. Could have garrisoned, didn't. Now he's blaming Tato for stealing his sheep. Well played. Alright. When is Hidden Cup 2 officially starting? That will be April 11th through the 14th. I will have a big announcement video posted on YouTube within the next few days. That talks a bit more about it and hypes you guys up for it. There are things that I cannot talk about, guys. There's a certain thing in particular that will happen during Hidden Cup 2. And I can't talk about it yet, but it'll be in that video. And, oh, we got a tower rush. Wait, Lix is gonna tower rush Viper. This is making my day. Is he gonna try a tower hop? This is great, man. This is great. Listen, Viper's the best player in the world, and he's a gigantic troll. So for me as a caster who's also a troll, I really like it when he fails every now and then. I'll be honest, okay? And now Tato's laughing because Viper is getting tower rushed.
New here again. I stopped watching for a while because I got bored of it. Lately I am interested again.
Actually, it might be laughing. Oh, Viper's trying to steal the sheep back.
When I started watching
That's why he's laughing.
on YouTube in '95. Congrats
All right.
to the pregnancy T9T.
So Tato doesn't care about Viper, he just cares about his sheep. Max is gonna do the same, isn't he? What on earth, man? Wait, forward archery range? What am I witnessing? So he's going for the old way of doing this. The old version of this strategy was to tower and then send archers into it. And that's what Max is going to try. And actually, this is good because Mr. Yo is in Dark Age. Tata says you're playing Arena and still getting tower rushed 11. And Viper says, I want to leave this game and never come back. Yeah. He's not very happy about this. He's already lost a villager. He feels like he lost his sheep. He's getting towered. He can't take his gold here. He can't take his gold here. This is a good strat from Lix.
Yes.
And now, it's also a similar strategy from Max on the other side. What a messy game. What a messy, messy game. And Daniel, just to make sure there's no tower hop here, we'll build a house in the corner. But anyway, gonna look at Viper now as he just fought with villagers. He's lost another villager because of that. And another one. The tower for Lix should go up. Viper will lose yet another villager. Viper's having a great game. He's having a great game. Lost another villager. Now, Lix could lose a ton of vills here if he's not careful. Tato's here to help. Good ally. Viper's getting wrecked right now. He's only at 23 villagers. And Lix also, it's a great civ for this.
What a perfect time to have a
because he is free wheelbarrow, so his economy is nice and strong behind this. And Viper wanted to go monks, he can't do that now. Okay, Viper's rewalled this. Lix is kind of trapped in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Tato and Viper have both their scouts working. 2 down for Lix. Viper's counter-towering. I know it was bad for Viper for a while, but I don't see Lix's villagers surviving very long in this game. They're trapped in here. Alright, Viper loses his scout. Tato loses his scout. Viper loses another villager. Oh man, Viper must be having a fun time. Viper must be having a real fun time. Oh my god. Oh my god, another tower for Lix. This is crazy. Meanwhile, Max is over here. We have the Great Palisade Wall of China from Mr. Yo. What on earth are we seeing? Wait, what is this? A castle drop from Rubenstock! What? Not a TC drop. It's a castle drop. So forget the boom, forget the knights. Max has opened up this hole in the wall, and Rubenstock is gonna castle it. This is amazing. Now this is non-meta, right? These are strategies that wouldn't typically work, but I love the fact it's non-meta. And meanwhile, you know, Max, who's still in feudal, he's trying to pressure the walls of Daniel, who's in Castle Age, and has a stable, so he could send an elephant or a knight or two. Who knows? I mean, what a game, man! And you know what? I think that Lix has done more than enough damage versus the Viper to justify his aggression. I don't think he can hop out of here. Normally the tower hop only works with a gate and a wall. Alright, so the castle goes up. Does Mr. Yo... No, Mr. Yo doesn't have his stones. And, oh, Max is gonna stonewall Mr. Yo in? Man, I can't tell you how many times I've had YouTube comments from people saying, Why didn't so-and-so wall so-and-so in? Well, we're seeing it. Viper has built a wall here to stop. And he's built a wall here to stop Licks from getting out. I don't think that Licks could have gotten out anyway. And Viper's now complaining to Tato. And Tato's loving it. That's how you know you have a good teammate. When you're struggling in life and they laugh at you. It's pretty much how friendship works, I think. I could be wrong. So good help from Daniel. Daniel's made a few elephants. And he wants to clean all this up. And now Licks is starting to wall in Viper. Now, he wants to keep his villagers alive for as long as possible. Oh, he fails with the wall.
Great month of funny videos and streams. Smiley face. Keep up the great work. Greetings from Frankfurt/Germany.
Again, I feel like this is Viper giving up on life. Why does he rush this down? It doesn't need to happen, right? I don't think he needed to run out there. He just ran into tower fire and lost another villager. Tato's gonna be here to help. Just rely on the great Spaniard, okay? Tato is here to help. We have throwing axemen from Rubenstock. Not something I expected. By the way, the Fat Dragon's just booming. Okay, and he's Goths. So if you like Huskarls and Pointy Boys and Champions, you'll see him in this game. This has been a chaotic cluster, you know what. I don't know why I try and not swear, because I always end up doing it in certain situations anyway. Like when I get tower rushed. I do my best, because I know you guys might have children out there watching. Like a lot of parents watch the stream, so I have no clue what I'm seeing right now. This is ridiculous. Throwing Axeman Rush from Rubenstock. And he wants to build a second castle, that's for sure. He has the stone for it. Oh, wait! No, he has... This is his second castle. He also has the stone for a third castle.
Keep up the good work.
How's Tato doing with his errand buy? Oh! Tato's going for petards! Tato's going for petards! This is an amazing game! This could be the best... No. No! Licks is making another arena! It's arena inside an arena. Now, it's ridiculous. But it actually makes sense because he expects Tato to do this. So, on one hand, it looks dumb, but it's smart because he doesn't see that Tato sent out a petard. Maybe he spotted it, actually. But, yeah, Tato's now through, and Tato will run right in. You only need one petard for feudal age walls. And now he just has incomplete walls and Arabai. That's a big oopsie for Licks. Man, what is happening? On the bright side, he's going to have Vivi to save him, hopefully. Viper's in Castle Age. I guess he's just going to boom and allow Tato to do most of the fighting. So the right side will be fairly even. I'm not sure about the left side. Because Rubenstock is now building his third castle, and he's shifting his focus towards Daniel. And Daniel, he only has 46 vills. He's just lost a bunch more, because he hasn't realized the castle's completed. He can't make elephants, because they'll get converted. And I also think throwing axemen will kill the elephants. There is a growing threat here, and it is Rubenstock. And Rubenstock is probably not that far away from another castle, and he could place it right in Daniel's base. Now, at the same time, Licks could get defeated over here. So, I like Viper's team's position more. But I think that maybe Vivi and Yo could push back. I don't know what Yo's going to be able to do without his stone. He doesn't have a lot of space here. We'll see. But I'll focus now on Daniel's base. The siege workshop won't last very long. You know that Rubenstock is going to go for a castle. This will be his fourth castle. The Maganel is going to die quickly to the throwing axeman. Siege workshop's dead. And there's another one. This is so good. Who says that team games are boring? Not me. Well, sometimes I do, if it's Black Forest. But otherwise, I say arena team games, that's what I want in my life now. Forget about Arabia. Viper might want to end his life, but if anything, Viper wanting to quit the game makes the game more interesting. Because he's had a disaster of a start. And now Vivi has made some pikemen to help Lix, and Lix is going to finish his walls. Daniel's laughing now. He probably can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is still a pretty close game. Yo is on his way to Imp. I think he'll go into Rams, maybe? Maybe some Cav Archers. I don't think he's going to be able to save Daniel, though. How is this working? Rubenstock is such a legend, man. He is such a legend. You just know that it was planned, though. It had to be planned. Because, Max opened up the wall for Rubenstock to do that. They did random civs, though. So the game started, they're like, hey, you want to try this? And he says, sure, let's try it. G90's casting. It'll make a great YouTube video. Rubenstock did say that he would do TC drop nothing if we ever made it. And it's a shame we didn't make that map. Daniel he's losing tons of ground, and there might be another castle in his base soon. Wouldn't surprise me. Here comes the dragon, though. Dragon, he wants the castle right next to Viper. The dragon has pikemen. Enough pikemen to deal with cataphracts, though? Well, not so sure about that. I think he needs a bit of patience here. Viper said, I will go castle cataphracts to support you, boy. Well, castle cataphracts are gonna diaphracts to the pikes. And to the monks. Sloppiest game you've probably ever seen. And you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Rubenstock is back at it. He's back at it with another castle. Right in the heart of Daniel's base. Another castle. Daniel's dead, dude. Or dudes. Dudettes. He's dead. Where can he get resources? He can't do anything. It's down to if Yo can push back and if Vivi can push Viper. Oh my god, and the castle got denied out here? There's so much happening. So the cataphracts with the Erembi worked well. We have a doubt castle, 86% for Vivi. I think Vivi will eventually get it up, but Tato will have Champion and Erembi. And with Champion and Erembi, actually Goths have very little chance against full Erembi as is. But Burmese champions with Erembi, yeah, there's not much Goths can do. And as Vivi comes forward to try and get this up, he sees Vipers building another castle there. Tato's also into Vivi's base, so Tato, it's hard to say who's the MVP, but I feel like Tato has been the key here. Because Tato has been so strong, the others could do whatever they've been doing this game. Whatever, how ridiculous it is, I don't know. Look at this. Rubenstock is going to TC where the starting TC was for Daniel. Now, at this point, it's got to be just for the memes. Because there's a tower there, man. He's doing it to say he did it. Ridiculous. And, yeah, poor Vivi, man. I don't think Vivi is going to be able to finish that castle now. Man, I think it's time for a celebratory grape. Amazing. Amazing. Siege Ram, though, from Yo. I mean, with Siege Rams, he can clear out all of these castles. And get his stone back. And there's been a pause. This might be... Well, it could be a few things. I have a few theories as to why they paused. First theory is that Daniel has pulled his Ethernet cord out. And he's decided to go outside and take a walk. Second theory is that Lix has done the same. So, I mean, those are big possibilities. Third theory is that someone just needed a glass of water or something. So, one of those three. Tato has this one Erembi. inside the second arena that Lix has made. Which looks so ridiculous.
No.
Daniel is trying to escape, so he does not get defeated. So we have 2 people almost dead for the Chinese and Friends team. And then Viper's team's looking fine. Definitely more secure as a whole. Oh, Vivi wants to finish the castle. It is at 86%. Viper's Cataphracts with the champions, with the Erembai. It's going to be tough for the Fat Dragon to push that. Basically, Vivi needs to kill Rubenstock here, and he needs to kill Viper here, and I just don't see that happening right now.
Yes.
Oh! Okay, we caught all the chat from the pause. Yo said 11, let's GG this. So he doesn't feel like they have a chance. But they'll continue to play for now. Vivi has created a lot of scorpions with his halberdiers. But, you know, I kind of agree. I just don't see how there's a way back for Yo's team. What a ridiculous game, man. What a ridiculous game. Yo's doing a good job of pushing back, don't get me wrong, and I feel like he'll have some success here. But Rubenstock's building another castle! And Daniel's like, Vivi, kill it. Kill it, please. This is the 3rd one on my base. Kill it, man. Rubenstock is... You just never see this. Is this the Legend of Rubenstock Part 2? What on earth is this video even going to be called? That is his 6th forward castle, right? Because he lost the other one a moment ago. 6 forward castles. Breaking the freaking meta, man. Castle Age, Axemen, Monks, and oh, he's like, oh, stone? Cool, I could use that. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, the thing is, it's almost a disservice to all the other players in this game, because while Rubenstock, I almost called him Lugistock, that's gross. While Rubenstock is mainly why this game has been like a big highlight, the rest of the action has been insane as well. Like, we had Viper dying earlier. We had the second arena inside here. I don't know. I'll have to run the ideas for the video past my video team.
Yes.
And Yo says that he is coming to help. Alright, so Yo is on the way to help, apparently. Oh, what's funny is that while Rubenstock is in Castle Age, there's not a lot that Goths can do to kill throwing axemen, even if they're Castle Age throwing axemen. So, Vivi's making halbs and scorpions. I guess the scorpions would work really well. But he can't make infantry against throwing axemen. Throwing axemen counter that. I think it's not... So Rubenstock was basically the guy who was designated as the TC dropper in the tournament games we saw. He was the guy who... It's a bit like Tato in Team Games for Secret, where Tato's normally the one to sling or to go aggressive, and the others boom. So I think it's the Finland's mind, okay? Whatever they're feeding people in Finland is giving them this creative mindset, because it had to be Max and Rubenstock that decided to do this. Because, again, Max was the one to tower rush, break in, and allow this all to begin. Yo is here with Cav Archers to kill throwing axemen. So ridiculous. And the game is still going. Daniel is 22 pop and Lix is 36 pop. And I still have my grapes, which I do apologize for. YouTube, it's a long stream for me today, so I need to snack every now and then. Viper has a lot of cataphracts. I really underestimated how many cataphracts you could get to. I guess the fact that the guy he's up against is at 36 population helps. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that Tato and Viper can clean this up right now. No doubt in my mind. Champions, cataphracts, and Erembai, and bombard cannons to flatten any siege. Rubenstock is still alive! He killed the cav archers! How? How? And he's building another castle! What is going on? Vivi is the first to call the GG, as he's losing his army here, and he's losing his TC to throwing Axeman. And the game ends. What a ridiculous game that was. That was so insane on so many different levels. Yo was actually beginning to mass Mangadai, and he was looking to push the max. I mean, maybe Yo could have had some success there, but Daniel, he didn't have his base anymore. His farms got stolen. His farms got stolen by Rubenstock. Castle here, castle here, castle here, castle here. There was a castle here, and there were castles everywhere from Rubenstock. Viper had a really rough start. He had a really rough start. But Tato was there to save the day. That was a really sweet move from Tato to petard bust through. If Tato wouldn't have made that petard, I think that Lix would have never fallen behind like he did. And then if Lix was in a stronger position, then maybe Viper was threatened more as the game goes on. You never know. But we're not going to see many games like that, guys. So make sure you save that one onto a playlist somewhere on YouTube. And yeah, if you're here on the Twitch stream, get some legend spam going for Rubenstock. My goodness, man. The KD does not tell the story here. It was all about the strategy from Max and Rubenstock for me. Economically speaking, it's probably Tato and Vivi. Yeah, Tato and Vivi looking good. Oh, and then, I'm sorry, stone collected, Rubenstock. 4,000 stone collected. My goodness. You know, not only did he make the castles, but he made the military. He fought with them well, and he had a good eco behind it.
Already 5 months. Feels like a lot less.
Well, you want to know what's funny? Rubenstock asked me before that game started. He said, T90 play. And I said no. Do you want to know who took my spot? Daniel. That would have been me. That would have been me. So thank God I didn't play. Thank God I decided to cast instead. I'm not lying. He said T90 up. Like, T90 up yourself, play. And then Daniel joined. I said, nah, I'm going to cast. Thank God, man. That would have been, whew. That would definitely have not gone to YouTube. Yeah, I dodged a few bullets and a few castles there.